Hey there guys, and welcome back to another My Career on NBA 2K16. Ooh, and we're facing the Arizona Wildcats. Interesting. Thought we already played Wildcats. Oh, CJ Cross cleared #1 overall in draft, according in the NBA draft. Cool. Ooh, championship game coming up soon. Dun, dun. Ooh, they're doing the nay-nay. That nay-nay stinks. Calderon? Who's Calderon? Jose Calderon? that kind of looks like Jose. I don't know if that is Jose.
We've got a great night ahead and a couple of
do this.
teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch.
Ready to go?
Ooh, we're home.
Joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's Arizona taking on
Finally.
the Kansas Jayhawks.
There is no feeling
What are you guys
like
doing?
a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have,
Dude, what are you doing?
it feels
What was
like a
the...
tournament game.
He
a
can't
one-and-done
dunk
type
it.
situation.
A guy
Both
was
of
in
these programs know that
his
a win
way.
here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
Taking a look at Arizona. They've got Mitchell. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Johnson. And it's Lewis in at the 5. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Kicks it
Come
to Mitchell.
on.
16 feet away.
Oh my goodness.
It's off the rim, but it sinks right in. Mitchell's got the game going with his first points in the game
No.
for Arizona.
You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard, in addition to the leadership, too.
And guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that, but guys like Chris Paul and Steph
Sorry.
have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally.
Ooh, just about posterized him.
Reverberation throughout the entire building on that one.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
And how about the impact that's going to have on your team? You can imagine how much adrenaline starts to flow through.
Sorry
the
about
veins
that, guys.
After that one.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson.
Need to work on that.
Lewis dishes to Lawson.
Oh, great.
Here you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good
Yes.
call by the official.
Arizona shooting their first free throws of the game right now. So he comes up empty at the line.
Boy, Arizona has had a lot of outstanding
what?
players in the NBA at all positions. For a while, they were known as a guard factory, and rightly so. Plenty of the outstanding guards have played in Wildcat jerseys.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up
Ooh.
much of a height advantage and expect to contest it. Defensively,
That was a nice
that
move.
possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
To the paint. Here's Mitchell. They grab their own miss.
Oh, God.
Good work defensively by Terry. And the Jayhawks with possession. Freak with it. Now Lawson defending. Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For the Arizona Wildcat program, a lot of great guards over the years. Perimeter players in general have been their strength.
Yeah, think about it. Andre Iguodala, Jason Terry, Richard Jefferson are some of the recent names. How about Gilbert Arenas
Sure.
as well? I mean, they've made their way also into the coaching ranks as well, with Steve Kerr doing a terrific job
Good
with
job.
the Warriors, and now Luke Walton, an assistant. I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Okay, let's go. Enough timeouts.
Platoon swap here for Kansas.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his
Good job.
hand by any means, and his family
I'm powering in.
from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product
I need a
of
steal.
where we've been, our
Oh my
environment,
goodness.
our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Cross in at point guard. And it's Terry in at the 4 slot. And for Arizona, we've got Hollis Jefferson. Mitchell is out there with Johnson. And it's Lewis in at the 5 spot. Lewis sets the pick for Lawson from deep 3-point range.
You gotta get the rebound.
Lewis passes to Mitchell. That one
Dang
goes.
it.
Count it. Mitchell's got 6.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And so here's Kansas. Cross. He's in at point guard. And it's Jenkins in at the shooting guard position.
Move the ball. Stick it
Freak
to
kicks
Russ.
it to Gaines. Passes it to Cross. Here's the screen. Out to the right wing. Gaines dishes to Terry. Fades away. And it's Freak missing.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
And for Arizona, Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I need to get off of this.
Nod from his
Oh my
teammate
goodness.
for that one.
Freak with it.
What was that?
30 seconds left here in the first half of the game.
There, you shoot it.
Shot clock at 6. It's tipped.
No.
Lawson outside.
Dude, you just left your guy.
Dishes to Lewis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't.
Ooh, it's tied. I'm okay. I'm doing okay.
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think
Ooh!
coming out of the break.
Was that a posterizer?
One big run for one of these teams to establish control. If
Let me
they can
see
get
that.
hot, this team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Cross, he's in at the point. Also Duncan out there, and it's Gaines in at the center. And for Arizona, Mitchell is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the center, locking down the middle. And stolen by Freak. Moving it up. Jumps up, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
The dish to Oubre. Feeds it to Freak. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Now we're cooking.
6-point Jayhawk lead.
Boy, some really big names have come out of the Kansas Jayhawks program into the
Get up.
NBA. A pair of first
Just trying to
overall
charge
picks in their
cheese.
history. Believe it or not, Wilt Chamberlain wasn't one of them.
Arizona moving the ball around. And Lawson with the drive.
Oh, what?
Good. Lawson's got his second bucket tonight.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass.
Ooh, another posterizer.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Here's Lawson. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Lawson.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup
Yes.
for him, especially.
I had a lane.
Took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job. And these are exactly the kinds of performances that have people looking at Freak like he's the next big thing.
And with his team up, he knows that blood is in the water. I'm guessing he'll continue to press and look to carry the team on his back. This is a performance that will help define his college career.
That's good. And that's 20 points for Freak.
Really not hard
Wow.
to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And it's a completely new group for Arizona.
Ooh, 40 seconds.
And here's Arizona now. It's a 3-point game. Cross in at point guard. Also Duncan out there. And it's Oubre in at the 3.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Terry with a screen on Landry. Freak kicks to Terry.
Ooh, a posterize.
Guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
The pass to Landry. It's in!
Oh, wow.
What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd, Clark.
You know, that's exactly what you got to do. Take them out of the equation. Make those fans be quiet.
And they need something to cheer about again, and soon.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he drops the first one, and he can gather himself now and try to make it 2 in a row. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Austin has the open look. That 3 off the mark. And now we've got the intentional foul. And no good this time on the 1-and-1. And so the Jayhawks take the win.
Yay, we won.
But Clark, a win nonetheless.
3 in a row.
So the fans gave them the emotional boost.
I don't care. 22 points. Yeah. Let's advance. Okay, that'll do us. Like, subscribe, peace.